Hello.
Hi
Is it
there.
Hi, is it Kaylee?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for being on mute. I just wanted to make sure. We're just going to go ahead and get started in the interest of time. My name's Cherie Merrill, but I'm here from the Cal State Fullerton Study Abroad office, hovering in the background as technical support to both of you. I just want to introduce Jessica Calhoun from our partner, IAU, who's going to be presenting today and telling you all about opportunities available. So I'm going to mute myself, and please just speak up if you need anything from me. I'll be here. Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Looks like we have another student wanting to come in. Great. Nathaniel, I see that you just came in. Before we just get started, I'll introduce myself briefly. My name is Jessica Calhoun, and I'm I'm an assistant dean with IAU College, which is based in the Mediterranean region. And I think it's to best meet everyone's needs. And I see we have some more people signing on right now. Can I just get, if you wouldn't mind telling me what you're studying, because then I can focus some of the things I talk about to cater to you. So Kaylee, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm studying economics.
Okay. And Nathaniel?
Yeah, I'm a theater major.
Theater, excellent. Monique?
Sociology.
Okay, great. Great. Well, without further ado, I'll go ahead and get started. Just knowing those things is helpful for me, and you can stop me at any time. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we have a lot to cover, so you know, I'm not going to read everything on the slides, but please feel free to put any questions in the chat, and I'm happy to circle back to anything after the presentation. Okay, let's see here. Oops, looks like, can you see my presentation screen, or can you see, oh, the full screen? Okay, great. So we already covered who we are. I'm from IAU College. My name is Jessica Calhoun. And IAU has been around for quite some, we were established in the south of France in Aix-en-Provence initially in 1957, post-World War II. Where there was a lot of interest in diplomacy, you know, after everyone was rebuilding, as an educational institution for those who wanted to pursue diplomacy. And it was France was a strategic location because at the time French was the language of diplomacy. Since then, we have really expanded our programs. In France, we have Aix-en-Provence, Paris, Morocco, we have Tangier, and we have multi-city traveling seminars, as well as virtual programming. But what I didn't note is that we have a lot of alumni since 1957. We're 23,000. And our faculty to student ratio is 12:1 at most, and many times it is fewer than that. It's less than that, and our average class size is 8. So it's important to know that IAU is like a U.S. institution. It mirrors that of a U.S. institution in many ways. We provide, you know, similar to what students would get at universities. We have wellness support, we have community engagement opportunities, we have, let's see, we have a full office with staff, with a registrar. We have a student life coordinator. And so those are the things that some of the things that we mirror that you have on site at your US university. Prior to departure, we take care of all your pre-departure needs when it comes to visa services, assisting with your airline travel if needed. We have lengthy and multiple orientations, and our staff is available to you at any time. At many of our facilities, or at all of our facilities, we provide housing for all the students. We do weekly, weekly community engagement opportunities, whether it be language partners, whether it be visits to local museums. So it's a really encompassing program. Oops. Okay, so the academics at IAU, as I mentioned, we mirror a US institution, so we are an American style institution where the grading and the course structure will be the same that you are used to. In addition to the course, all courses have a required field studies component, meaning that the faculty will be taking you out on excursions on a weekly basis to areas within the city and also in the surrounding areas. So it's just a really great opportunity to integrate what you're seeing in the classroom and see it out in the field. In all of our locations, we have internship opportunities, and at many of the locations, language is not required, or like a language proficiency is not required outside of English. In all of our locations, we have a student life coordinator, as I mentioned, and that coordinator will make sure that you have a safe and enjoyable time abroad in any of our locations. And that coordinator will manage our excursions, all of the study tours. So we have day excursions, we have overnight study tours as well. And many of those study tours, we call them study tours because many of them are integrated in the classes that you're taking. So the faculty in all locations really have a good sense of where the students are going and a strategically planned academics around that. Some of the community engagement opportunities we do are cooking classes, wine tasting, language exchanges. We take students to museums, and we also have a weekly lecture series, which varies every week, varies by topic every week. And many of you might be concerned about safety and security. This is safety and security is IAU's is a paramount concern of ours as well. So we do have a comprehensive COVID-19 preparedness plan that is posted on our website and available to anybody who would like to see it. If you haven't about this, we can certainly review that plan. And I myself have talked to many parents already, so I am more than happy to talk to your parents and family as well. When students go abroad, they all register in the STEP program to the State Department. So if there are any emergency notifications that need to go out to US citizens, students will receive it. And students will all receive an emergency card where we provide our 24/7 emergency support, which is both available in all of our locations abroad as well as the US. So the first location that I'll cover is our Aix-en-Provence location. This is our flagship campus. We offer programs in Aix-en-Provence. We call it X. In all of our terms, so from year-long to summer to J-term, we have programs. But for our Peter, Major, Daniel, I'll get to you. Um, I have a program that's a good fit for you that I'll cover later.
Hi, everyone. This is Cherie. It seems like oh, here she's back. Hi, Jessica. I think you're muted. There you are.
Zoom problems,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, we know them. We know and love them. Okay, you're back. All right.
Okay.
Great.
Thanks for your patience, everyone. Sorry about that. And all of the buildings in our X campus, X is a historical town, so all of our facilities are located in these beautiful historic buildings. We do have some specialized programs as part of this as part of this experience. We have our School of Humanities. We have a Marchut's Fine Arts program. We also have a French Honors program, and then we have a Business and International Relations track. Some of the highlights of living in X is this beautiful street called Cour Mirabeau. And it's a street where they have markets every week. They shut down the street to pedestrians only. And they have fresh fruit markets. It's absolutely, what you would picture Southern France, this picture with the flowers here. This is exactly what it looks like on a weekly basis. It's just lovely. But it is, like I said, a small university town, so there is a lot going on that might interest you as a student. It's also very close to the beach. So it's about 20 minutes from the beach. So you're right there on the Mediterranean, beautiful shopping, parks, and it's a beautiful mountain called Mount Sainte-Victoire, which was Cézanne's, which was served as an inspiration for a lot of Cézanne's work. So it's very historical and very artsy towns. All of the students in Aix-en-Provence do stay with host families. And so this is a requirement in this particular program. It serves as a real core to what we do in X. And I can't speak highly enough of this. When I studied abroad, 3 times I did, twice as an undergraduate, once as a graduate student, I always lived with the host family, and it was always the most impactful part of my experience. It's very economical too, actually, because you do get breakfast and dinner included on a weekly basis. Our next program is in Barcelona, Spain. Again, there's no language previous requirement in order to participate. We have our program in every term that we offer, and with a variety of academic offerings in a variety of disciplines. Barcelona is located right on the Mediterranean Ocean, so the weather is, if you're still located in Southern California, where Fullerton is, the weather is quite comparable. So the weather won't shock you. We do have, this is a picture of the outside of our building in Barcelona. We do have a brand new center that was renovated 1 year ago, and it's in the beautiful district of l'Eixample, centrally located, very close to the university, the Autonomous University of Barcelona, and all of our students have the option to take classes at the Autonomous University if they wish. That's always an option. We do have similar programs that we offer in X, which is we have a fine arts and a museum studies program. We also have a Spanish arts program, and our School of Humanities and Social Sciences track, and our School of Business and International Relations track. Some of the highlights in Barcelona is the beautiful sites that they have there, the iconic Sagrada Familia. When sports are back in session, which we hope will be soon, you have the FC Barcelona soccer games that we always take our students to. Has beautiful outdoor activities in the surrounding areas. There's lots of hiking. Of course, you are right on the Mediterranean. The city, throughout the city, you will be, everyone is impressed by Gaudi's beautiful architecture. As you can see, that I'll show you in some of the photos, but some of those iconic Barcelona photos you'll see are by Gaudi. For our housing in Barcelona, you do have a few more options. We do offer the host families that have meals included as well, breakfast and dinner. But we also do have apartments that are, or shared apartments that are an option. So if that might be better fit for you, this is an option for you in Barcelona. And IAU, of course, does take care of all the arrangements, and we ensure that you are housed with other IAU students according to your preferences. One of our newer programs that we're offering is in Madrid, Spain. And this is actually what we would call a hybrid program, because it is an IAU campus or IAU program that is held on the Universidad Pontificia de Comillas campus. So students, while you do take classes with other IAU students, you will be taking some classes with local students from Comillas. And since you are on the Comillas campus, you will have access to all their facilities. So whether it be libraries, gym, cafeterias, it's all available to you. We offer programs here, many terms as well, just not J-term, with a variety of disciplines. And as I mentioned, the campus is, or the program is held on the Universidad Pontificia Comillas campus, and it is very centrally located. Many of the universities in Madrid are on the outskirts of the city, so this is very centrally located, and it has all the facilities you'll need. The beauty of this program, like I said, is that you will be on a campus with local students, so you will get that immersion experience while having the support of IAU, because IAU does have an office on the Comillas campus. So we are right there to help assist you. Similar to our Barcelona program, we do have these specialized programs. Highlights of living in Madrid. I can't speak highly enough about Madrid. I studied abroad there as an undergrad, so it has a very special place in my heart. Has some of the most famous museums in the world. One of them is the Prado Museum, and we do offer an art history class it's called the Masterpieces of the Prado. And so every week, the professor will be taking the students to the Prado, and once a week the class will be held in the Prado Museum. So instead of viewing the artwork, on a PowerPoint, you're going to be viewing it in person. So it's really a special opportunity. In Madrid, again, you still do have more options for housing. Students can stay with a homestay that has the 2 meals every day, or they can live in a residence hall or apartment living. One of our newest programs is in Tangier, Morocco. And this is a program that is held in partnership with the University of New England, which is located in Maine in the US, but they do have a brand new, incredible campus in Tangier. And it is a full-fledged university, and it does mirror all the services and amenities that a university campus offers. There's no language requirement in order to attend, and we do offer programs here in all of our terms and in a variety of disciplines, as you see listed here. Tangier is also right on the ocean. It's in close proximity to Spain, which makes it really easily accessible for travel. Let's see, here are some photos of the beautiful campus that the University of New England has constructed. And it has all of your university amenities, including a gym, library, study spaces. And this program is really well suited for any science majors. They do have a state-of-the-art science lab. So they have an organic chemistry lab. They have a behavioral neuroscience lab. They have a physics lab. So all of those lab courses that are seemingly impossible to take abroad, this campus really offers that opportunity for science students. Some of the highlights of living in Tangier is that it's it's close proximity to Spain, like I said, for travel, and it does have it is considered a business and economic hub for Morocco. So it is a perfect place to study economics. I think one of our Kayla, or one of our new students, or one of our students is studying, has a beautiful Medina, which is that wonderful marketplace where students can go buy groceries and anything you might need. The housing in Tangier, students will live on campus. So here's a picture on the left of the residence hall. So you will be staying with other IAU students and other University of New England students in this brand new residence hall. As you can see, it has beautiful Moroccan architecture. And you usually will share a room. So this is important to note here, but the rooms are rather large. So they're probably much larger than you might see at Fullerton. Okay, some of our unique offerings are our January term programs. These are 3-week traveling seminars that take place between the fall and spring semester. And we offer, usually they are multi-city, multi-country traveling programs where students will take 1 3-unit course. And we do have a variety of programs available. This is a really unique opportunity because you will be traveling with your faculty members. So you really do see, you will see them at breakfast, you have dinner with them, you have lunch with them. The conversation around the curriculum never really stops. So it's a really incredibly engaging opportunity. I'm just going to review some of the programs we have here. We have a diplomacy program that goes to Belgium, France, and Morocco. Under each program, you see the program name. Under that, you'll see all of the countries it visits. And the third line are the disciplines that are offered. So I'm just going to let you peruse some of this. But as you'll see, they span from Belgium, France, Morocco, Tunisia, France, Spain, Gibraltar, the Netherlands, Czech Republic, Italy. I think I covered everything there. And I want to get to the next one because I want to be sure to show, let's see. Okay, so here's just a continuation here. Greece is another location that's covered. So these are all separate J-term programs. We have 12 of them. I'll go on to the final slide because I wanted to be sure to show Nathaniel, one of our J-term programs called Theatre Alive. So it's theater in Ireland, England, and Scotland. So this is a theater course where you will be going to plays. Most of your time is spent going to plays in various locations, various sizes. So it really is a perfect program for theater majors. But you also have seen we have sociology, and we had another student studying sociology. So we have psychology of peace and conflict. It would be a really great program fit. We also had an international business program. That's for that other student that expressed that she is an economics major. So we really do have experiences for every major. The final area that I'd like to cover are our virtual experiences with IAU. So we do offer virtual experiences, and these are going to be something that are going to be with international education, with higher education for the years to come. We had, let's see, this past fall, we had over 80 students doing internships, consulting projects, and social impact practicums with IAU. And they are really an accessible experience to anyone. If you do have any travel limitations or you have obligations where you can't travel, these are incredibly impactful experiences available to you. Our first I'd like to just cover our virtual global internships. So these internships are an incredibly powerful way for you to gain international experience, professional experience, building your resume from a location that's convenient to you. Unlike internships, where it's in person, where you have to report at a certain time, these are much more flexible. Many of them are project-based. And they are quite encompassing. There are 3 components to our virtual internship programs. We have the practical component, which is the hands-on experience of working with a local or an international organization. We have the academic component, where a faculty member will guide you through the experience and help you with reflection. They also will be issuing the grade to you, since we do offer these for academic credit. And then we do have a professional development component, where we offer seminars to students to help, just to help build professional skill sets. We do have a strengths, we offered a strengths building, career readiness workshop. We also had a workshop on resume writing and LinkedIn and building your LinkedIn profile. So really practical skills that you're going to need, as you prepare to enter the workforce. We also have our virtual consulting projects, which are, these are industry specific projects where students will work in a team to help present recommendations to real organizations abroad, to help them work through some issues that they've been experiencing. So IAU works with these organizations in advance to identify some real issues or problems that they are experiencing in their organizations. They present it to you as students, and you do act as consultants to come up with recommendations, and you present this to the organization at the end. So it really is a powerful and hands-on experience. There are multiple points of engagement. You work closely with your international organization. You also have a faculty member who will guide you through the experience, provide your framework for the consulting practices, and help you with your final presentation and write-up. And then we have an area specialist and this is our industry specific, they provide industry specific education and mentoring to you, so you have some background knowledge of how these industries work. Some consulting examples that we've had are, we had a consulting project for sustainable fashion manufacturing, where we had students work on a green, a slow fashion startup. And actually the company is still starting up, so this is something that we're going to continue to offer. We did also have a digital marketing campaign that we had students work on with a specific company, where they had to, come up with marketing strategies on how to respond to COVID-19 within their industries, something that we're all experiencing collectively together. And finally, we have our social impact practicums. So these are project-based courses where students will learn the academic skills that they will need to implement then later in a project that will be implemented on site. So the course students will take will focus on theoretical and the experiential topic. And then they will work in teams to develop to do some sort of project that has a social impact in the local community. So for example, this past summer, we did have one in museum studies that was on focused on Islamic art and museum educational programming. So the content of the course was focused on the influence of the Islamic art on Western art, and the faculty would walk the students through that. And then the students had to come up with a project where they created an educational program to be used in the local museum. So these things that they worked on were actually developed and they were actually implemented on site. We also had one on diplomacy where the students learned the content of the courses where they explored context and challenges of diplomacy from 9/11 to current day COVID. And then one of the projects that they worked on was that they had to present practical proposals to actual US diplomats on how to confront challenges posed by the pandemic. So real life experiences. One thing I really want to mention here, and our application process, is a standard application process, but I want to focus on our funding opportunities for students. We do offer a variety of funding opportunities. We have diversity, merit, and need-based funding opportunities for students. I wanted to highlight our Pell Grant Match program. So this is a unique opportunity because IAU will match your Pell Grant dollar for dollar if you participate in one of our programs. There's no application required. All you have to do is provide documentation to substantiate your award amount, but IAU will match that for you. So on top of all of the other funding opportunities we do have that Pell Grant Match program that I want to be sure to highlight. These are the various ways that you could learn more about IAU. You can follow us. We do have students on site in France now, and we are setting up a live chat session through Instagram Live. So we will be, as soon as we have that information ready, we'll be posting it on our website. You can always read our reviews on Go Overseas. We have quite a few reviews there. And of course, you can always contact us via email, which is on our website. But there are various mediums for you to learn about us. I encourage you to also check out our YouTube channel. We have a lot of videos that speak to a lot of things that you're interested in. And that's our presentation for the night. Our email is there and our phone number. I see that we're at time, and I'm sorry for the technical delay, but I would welcome any questions you might have.
I have a question. You said you talked about the January term programs. So what are the dates for those? Are those like only in January season, or?
So they usually start around just before New Year's. So they usually start December 28th and they go through about mid-January, about January 14th. So usually it is right before your spring semester will start. And so we always have a New Year's activity. We have a New Year's dinner since we know everyone's away. So yeah, those are the general dates.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Jessica. I typed you my information in the chat. Could you just email me separately? You're muted. Or
Yeah.
if this Zoom meeting is open, let the students go first, but if this Zoom meeting is open, we can just stay and chat after they turn off the recording.
Sure. And I can also put my email in chat too, and we can connect via Zoom separately, whatever is best for you.
Great, thanks.
Well, I think that, Sherry, I think that's it. So
Yeah, I think so.
if you
So I'm
want
gonna
to,
stop
we can stop the
recording.
recording and then
Yeah.
I can answer the students' questions.